here, welcome back to Gipsyrosepaperie. Today I have another flip through for you. This book is for Bella. Bella wanted a bigger book, but she wanted something that was more like a full book structure as opposed to the regular 11 by 8 by 5, which is more of a like a one signature soft cover. Just for scale so you guys can see, it's almost the entire length of the ruler, so 11 by 8.5, and it is a hardcover. It's got a full 3-inch spine, and the back looks like this. Really pretty holographic fabric that I think is new this year at Joann's. And while we were talking about the book, she really wanted sort of a coven type picture, and so she knew she wanted goth aspects in here, and she wanted some celestial, and then she wanted some nature. So I'm calling it celestial goth. She came up with the idea. She is the evil genius behind the idea. She was calling it, I think, goth astro too. So either one, goth astro or celestial goth. But I edited the picture so that it looks like, you know, the moon is changing phases above them, and then there's like a little galaxy all around them. And these are new digitals in my shop. They come with a few other kind of similar pictures, and the kit is called Witch's Brew. And so in the front, this is some flocked paper by Tim Holtz, and I put a little pressed flower there. And then the pictures are both pockets. So in the first one, it has a tag with that beautiful Tim Holtz paper. And then we have another tag here, so she can write on there or dedicate the book there. And then just some sari silk and a little wax seal with some iridescent blue wax to kind of just make the moons pop out. So I'll bring it over. It's like this. So the book is heavy. It is a big book. I've never made a book this size, like a full structured book. The spine is detached there. So I have a few digitals from Amy Joy. These are from another kit I just put in my shop called Celestial Goth, and it's a bunch of herbals. So I took a bunch of like flowers and herbals because she wanted nature, and I just edited it and digitally kind of messed around with it to make it look like they're in a galaxy. And all the digitals that I did use I will put up because I'm forgetting right now, but here's another digital. And the front cover looks like this, and she wanted a cellophane pocket, so I put that in the front. And obviously, because the book is so big, all the pages have faux binding except for the coffee dyed pages. So I did a little edge punching there. I did some stenciling and spraying, and then I over the black stenciling I passed that iridescent wax so that it could give it kind of like an ethereal feel. Here we have another one of my digitals from the Celestial Goth, and that I believe is Hemlock. And some more of those witchy digitals, which I will link or I will put up in the screen since I am blanking out on names. She wanted a lot of space to write, so there's going to be a lot of space to write and a lot of space to collage. I really love this paper. This is, I think, Moonlit Manor, which was a Michael's Recollections stack from last year. She wanted some digitals in here, but the digitals came in like, you know, landscape and in this size, and I don't have capability to print this big. So what I did is I attached them with some fabric, and I kind of just attached it to the page there. I think it adds something a little extra special. Another flip. Some of that goth imagery she liked. That's one of my stamps. A little fabric flip. Here we have just a journaling card and some more of those beautiful digitals. And so I think there's a really good balance of light and dark in this one. And I really had a lot of fun kind of playing with that kind of theme. So it does have 5 signatures, 120 pages, same as my 9x6 books. It's just a lot bigger. Love this paper. This is not Moonlit Manor. This is something else I'm forgetting. She wanted some ghost tags, and this time the ghosts move a little better because there's more space in there. But I had some moon and star glitter. And this is another one of my digitals that are in the Witch's Brew kit. She wanted some nature element and some gold trim leaves, so I did some die cutting of leaves, and I kind of used some gold stamp ink to bring out the edges, and then I sewed them on there. A little bit of stenciling and spraying. Love those moons. Here I'm bringing more of that nature element. I used some of the handmade paper that Sam sent me, and then I just stitched a little crow feather on there. Some stenciling. This is a flip. I kept the negative of the leaves that I die cut. I thought it looked really cool. She could use it to stencil if she wanted to add more nature elements, and then just a little journaling card there. Every page that is not copy paper has sewing detail on it. Here I used my broken fence or spooky fence punch just to give it a little bit of interest there. And then she wanted some pocket pages. So that's a pocket page. And I think there's something else. Another one of my digitals from the Celestial Goth. I think that one is Poison Ivy. And then a shaker envelope, which I just put a little wax seal on there, and I brought out the shape with that metallic wax. And then I just put some little bits and pieces in here for her to use in her journal. But these pocket pages are great because you can fit a lot in here. Some more stenciling. I did do a lot of little tabs. I just have to add the charms. That's the only thing I haven't added, which I'll add to them there. I made her a little shaker bookmark with some of those stars and moons and the gold glitter. Another digital card there. And then this one is, I guess, moon notes. Some of those nature elements she wanted. I love this paper so much. I used almost the entire stack in here. Love this digital. And one of my stamps. This is a fabric flip, and this fabric glows in the dark, so I thought that was cool. Another one of my digitals from the Witch's Brew kit, and then another just tag. She can use it, maybe make an extra pocket, or just stick it here and make it a little tuck spot. I left it there for her to decide how she wanted to use that. I don't like to over embellish books or like put a lot of permanent things in here, because these are grimoires and people use them for their practice and to make it their own. So I'm kind of really careful and cautious about just sticking a lot of stuff down design wise. I try to include it, and that way the person that is using the book can kind of make it their own. Love these papers. I love the juxtaposition of the same pattern, but one is light and one is dark. And I think that was the third signature. And then here we have another ghost card, and she does move. What happens with these Tim Holtz people is that they're really thick cardstock, so you kind of have to shake them so that they move. But I did do the same with the little star and moon sequins, and that's another one of my cards from the Celestial Goth kit. Some more of those leaves, and I love how iridescent this page is. Love the stenciling there. Another one of my cards from the Celestial Goth. And a divination page. I want to say this is Three Sisters Magick. I will put it up here. And here we have some more printouts. Love this fabric so much. I love this image. So beautiful. In the back looks like this. And this one looks like this. I had to include another picture of my kitty being very goth, and then I just did some celestial things. Again, these are all from the Celestial Goth kit, and this one is of drying herbs, and I just juxtaposed it against some galaxy celestial type images. Another black feather with the homemade paper. It's a flip. We have another shaker envelope. A lot of fun to do. I love it. This one is the same, just some bits and pieces for her to use. Love these little jars. This one is from the Witch's Brew kit, and this one is from the Celestial Goth. This is, I want to say it's Nightshade. Love this fabric. It's like a very sheer spiderweb fabric. And another one of those kind of flip pages. Flip like this. And then like this. And here's my Nevermore stamp, one of my favorite stamps. I did the same edge punch with my spooky fence there. Another printout. Love the intricate detail of that. And this one is an herbal page. A little bat. And that's it. That's the end. We have another picture. And the negative of those leaves. And then a little spell card. So spell for dreams. And then I finally got a new stamp. And so I signed it and I put the date. So yeah, guys, that is it. Bella, I hope you like it. I had a lot of fun putting it together. Those of you that follow me on Instagram know that I post little sneak peeks. And it's the same handle at gipsyrosepaperie. You can follow me. I do a lot of stories. Lately, I've been doing a lot of Halloween decor hunting, which is pretty much all year round decor for me. So if you guys are interested, you can go check it out and follow me. And I really, really love this book. I love how it came out. It's beautiful. It is heavy, but it's full-size pages and they're size signatures, so it's to be expected. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this flip through, I think that is it. I've rambled long enough as per usual. I want to thank you again for stopping by. I love you so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.